Well, today we're going to do a little test. We're going to see if hydrogen peroxide actually will do anything to poison the palms or do anything to the fronds. Google says that hydrogen peroxide can damage plant tissue, and we've been doing the recommendation here for a while to just do one application of hydrogen peroxide. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray one of these little palms back here with hydrogen peroxide about 5 days in a row and give it about 2 weeks, and we'll see if it has any damage, and that'll let us know if these windmill palms are actually sensitive to hydrogen peroxide or not. And so here we go, we're going to give it a test. This is 3% hydrogen peroxide, and we're going to spray it on one of these little palms just to see one that's very vulnerable and see what it does. 5 days in a row, and give it about 2 weeks to see if any changes happen to it. So let's see what it looks like. And so here's the little palm we picked, a little fortunei, a very little one, kind of in a corner spot here. It's not too good of a long-term spot, so we're gonna spray it down here and see if the hydrogen peroxide does anything to it. We're just gonna leave the hydrogen peroxide on the whole thing, spray it down pretty heavy, because we want to know if it's gonna damage it or not. And so we're gonna do that 5 days in a row. This is day 1, and we'll see. We'll go on to day 2 next, and we'll see you later. And here's day 2 of testing the hydrogen peroxide on the palm. Still looks pretty good today. We'll see what it does. Spraying it down good just to test, and we want to see if anything happens to the palm. Well, it's day 3 of spraying this little palm with hydrogen peroxide to see how it responds. So let's see how it goes. Helps turn it on. Sprayer. So far the palm looks fine. So it looks like maybe that the hydrogen peroxide doesn't affect the palms. It's so confusing. Quite a few gardeners and different things have said it does, or at least at this 3% on their plants. So we just want to make sure and see how it works. And so let's see what happens. All right, here's day 4 of the palm getting some hydrogen peroxide. It's still looking pretty good. I don't see any damage from spraying it every day so far. So here we go again. See you on day 5. Okay, here's the last day spraying the palm, 5th day with hydrogen peroxide. And so we'll let it spray it here, and we'll go about 2 weeks, and we'll make sure it doesn't do anything. People online have said it bleaches some of the leaves on some of their garden plants, but it doesn't look like it's done anything to this palm so far. So we might revise our recommendation to only do the hydrogen peroxide once. If this doesn't do anything to this palm, I'm feeling a little more confident in it. But we'll see you later, see how this experiment goes. Well, we're going to take a look at the palm that we put the hydrogen peroxide on, and we're going to see if it hurt it. We've let it set for a while after the 5 days of every day having hydrogen peroxide sprayed directly on it. And so we're going to see how it looks, because on Google I'd seen a lot of people on gardening stuff saying it had bleached some of their plants and hurt some of their plants. And but we're going to take a look here. Let's look at the little palm. Right here by the little silver saw palmetto. It's probably one we're not going to leave down here. It's one reason I sprayed it. But it looks to be in perfect condition. I don't see anything wrong with the spear or anything there. So we are going to retract any type of warnings about hydrogen peroxide damaging the palm. Besides, I have a little concern over it just wetting the palm every day on some of them that already might be subject to rot. But other than that, I am taking away any reservations on thinking hydrogen peroxide will hurt the palm. If it doesn't hurt this little palm, I don't think it'll hurt the big ones. But hydrogen peroxide is still just a kind of an instant kill to the fungus or anything that could be bad inside there. And copper fungicide has a lasting effect, since the little copper kind of sticks on the leaves and down in the spear area, gets in there and discourages things longer term. But anyway, hydrogen peroxide does not damage our palms, or at least in our test. So we'll see you later. Hope this helped you.